Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Amanda, aka Fit Food AE, and as most of you know, I make high protein, low calorie recipes. And I've been getting a lot of requests from you guys to make a sweet recipe without the use of protein powder. This could be for a variety of reasons, I'd imagine. Maybe you don't have protein powder on hand, it's too expensive for you, or you just don't like to bake with protein powder. So today we're gonna be making a breakfast staple, high protein pancakes without the use of protein powder. And in order to make these pancakes higher in protein, there's a sort of secret ingredient, if you will. Maybe not so secret if you've already looked at the list of ingredients and figured out which one I'm talking about, but either way. I'm also gonna be throwing in some tips and best practices throughout the video to make sure your recipe is the best it can be. If you're excited to see me make it, please give this video a like, subscribe, and share it with your friends as it really helps the channel. And with that, let's get started with this pancake recipe. So first thing you're gonna do is pour some oat flour into a bowl. Of course, if you don't have oat flour, you can just grind up oats in a blender to make it, but you can buy this at any grocery store. Next, add in a very important ingredient, baking powder, or else your pancakes are not gonna rise. And then add in some cinnamon, then give the dry ingredients a little mix before adding in the wet. Now it's time for that secret ingredient, cottage cheese. Cottage cheese make your pancakes so high in protein without needing protein powder. I've honestly never baked anything with cottage cheese before, but now I'm about to start because this is such a great ingredient. So the cottage cheese that I use, it's this 1% one. It's actually a bit lower in calories than regular cottage cheese, but of course you can use whatever you have on hand. Your next ingredient is gonna be liquid egg whites. I'd highly recommend just getting some in a carton like this, way easier. Then add in 1 cracked egg. Now you'd think that I'm a pro at cracking eggs and not getting any shells into the bowl, but I tend to be really careless with that. So I actually cracked it in a separate container and then just poured the egg in. But of course, if you're super careful, feel free to just crack it in the bowl. We love sugar-free maple syrup around here, and that's our next ingredient. So I just use this Edie Smith brand. It adds a great little extra sweetness to the pancakes. And lastly, add in some vanilla extract. Now you're gonna need a blender or food processor for this recipe. This is because the cottage cheese just does not blend well if you only use like a whisk or a spoon. Trust me, I tried, it did not work. So I just use like a little household blender, as you can see here. Pour all the ingredients in. You can even give them a little bit of a mix beforehand. And just be careful pouring everything in and don't get everything all over the counter like I always do. So you're gonna blend all the ingredients together, but super important guys, don't over blend the batter and make it too runny, because then your pancakes aren't gonna turn out fluffy and we don't want that. So just pulse it a few times, take it out, check the batter. It should still be a little bit grainy. Now turn up your pan on medium heat and then spray with cooking spray. So when pouring out the batter into the pan and figuring out the size of the pancakes you want, it's really just gonna depend on how many pancakes you want the recipe to turn out with. My recipe made 6 pancakes. So another important tip, guys, is to not flip the pancakes too early. Now, I'm guilty of this and I'm getting better at it, but what you're gonna do is look at the batter to make sure that there are bubbles that are popping at the top, like these little bubbles, as you can see there. After the pancake is doing that for around 30 seconds or so, then they're typically good to flip. So be sure to just flip it carefully with a spatula. Another tip I have is to not use a spatula to press down the pancake once you've flipped it, because as you can see here, the batter is rising to make the pancakes a bit more fluffy. So yeah, just keep doing that until all the batter is gone. You might need to spray the pan a few more times with cooking spray. And now these pancakes are done. They look so good. Of course, you can top them with whatever you want. I usually choose either light whipped cream or sugar-free maple syrup. And if you're a fruit kind of person, you can top with like fruit compote, bananas, whatever. Taste test. I put some sugar-free maple syrup on them. Would recommend doing that, or maybe like some whipped cream or some fruit compote, whatever you like. These taste so good. Like, considering really the only sweetener in here is the sugar-free maple syrup and then the syrup on top, like these taste great. They're sweet, but not too sweet. And they're fluffy and they don't have protein powder, which if that's your jam, this recipe is for you. That's why you clicked on this video, I'm gonna assume. But I think I'm gonna finish this stack. It's really, really good and I'm hungry. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it and I hope you enjoyed today's recipe. If you did like this recipe, then I'm sure you're gonna like my other easy one bowl recipes. So be sure to check out this brownie recipe as well as this pumpkin blondie recipe that are gonna pop up on the screen. And please be sure to give this video a like, subscribe, and share with your friends as it really helps my channel. And with that, I will see you guys next time. Bye.